Boom. What's going on? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. This is the first Shangodiac where I, ShanGO, meet the Zodiac, slap the skins, get it in, and then give you a psychic card reading for your Zodiac sign, okay? Like I said, this is the first one of 2019. This is for Capricorn, alright? Capricorn, all these goats out here, alright? Who's the goat? I'll let you answer that. But without further ado, I'd like to get into your reading, if you don't mind, alright? So, we're going to look and see where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going. How about we do it like that? Is that okay with you? Alright, good. First card up, 10 of Hearts. Good old 10 of Hearts. Now, where were you Capricorns feeling depressed about? I feel it's almost like a depression there. They're showing me it's kind of like a depression. What I'm feeling also, I'm getting from like this, whatever the situation is, or was, I should say. It's feeling very depressive. Very depressive. Like I took an emotional dip, all right? I took an emotional dip. But then things changed. I think things changed. I think somewhere along the line also, in some way this was a blessing or a curse. There was an end of a relationship, okay? But it was a good thing. And then I'm seeing also, for some of you Capricorns, you had basically a heart's desire fulfilled recently, okay? In some form of fashion. Something that you have been wanting, that your heart has been wanting a lot. You know what I'm saying? You finally got it. You finally got it. So even though you kind of started off, I seen you guys starting off in this, a lot of emotional energy here, I gotta say. Whether you express it or not, hey, that's different. But, and you were, this is coming through several different ways, actually. So for one of you guys, well, not one of you guys, but for one group, I should say, or one faction of you goats, all right? You finally found a place of emotional, something, you found some emotional security. Whether that's regarding your life situation or whether that's regarding your relationship. But you found some emotional security, okay? Which is kind of difficult for a lot of you. Even though you don't show it, but you know it, all right? So right now, I feel like there's a lot of movement with work, okay? This could actually be physically taking some trips or physically having to travel for work, or a part of your work is travel. So like, I mean, when you hear that, some people think of jumping in a plane or something. Nah, it could just be also driving around town. That's part of the job, you know, or something like that. Yeah, coming into a new, coming into some type of breaking out of a stagnation, I should say. Breaking out of a stagnation as far as your work is concerned. All right, moving out of a stagnation, even if that has to do with the way that you feel about your particular job or your work, or even like your life's work, if you know what your life's work is. All right. I do see that you also still feeling like you're feeling kind of defensive though, you know, or it would behoove you to be a little bit defensive, or at least emotionally defensive, okay? But all in all, at this very point in time right now, a lot of you Capricorns actually feel, pretty balanced. You feel a good equilibrium between who you are, who you're projecting to the world, um, and even how it relates to your money. And yes, you may not be feeling rich, but you're feeling like, okay, I got enough to take care of things, and like things are balancing out. It's not like you're in a major deficit. You know, a lot of you are not, anyways. But I'm looking at this more or less from the aspect of your inner personal values. You know what I'm saying? What is most important to you, and are you living authentically true to you? Okay, because the worst thing someone can do is live a fucking lie, especially as it concerns to them about themselves. That is the quickest way to tear your shit up. It will rot you out from the inside out. But I don't see you doing that right now, so that's good. There's also a new relationship coming your way in the next 2 to 3 weeks. For one or more of you Capricorns, this could also be a pregnancy, a new life, a new birth. This is also, excuse me, huh, wow. This is also speaking about the beginning of something that you are very, very passionate about, okay? Very, very passionate about. So, like I said, for some of you, it's going to be a relationship, or for some of you, that may even be something that you are partaking in that it just fucking curls your toes, man. Take your shoes off because your toes are going to curl with this one. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And you feel like it really, whatever this is, whatever that ace was, really balances you out emotionally, especially with your emotions. Even though, like I said, a lot of you, some of you can get emotional, but in general, you don't express it. Even though there might be a storm under the surface, but you don't express it. But you're finding, you will continue to find other ways to process, I'll say, process, not just deal with it. Deal with it kind of has the connotation like, I guess, but like as opposed to actually self care and processing whatever the fuck it is going on inside you. However, you do that, whether you just do it to yourself, by yourself, no, do it to yourself. Anyways, but a balance, man. Doesn't mean you're not going to get really angry and then really happy or whatnot. It just means that you will find your way back to your center. You know, so I see like you guys being able to really be able to center yourself in the future. Okay. Now, where's this going with you guys, man? Where is this going with you guys? Just one moment. Yo, you're gonna actually feel more secure about your money, which may be a new thing for many of you, because many of you caps can be worry warts under the surface. Okay, but as you all know, this is a famous card with me as far as a what. It's the WTF DIW, the what the fuck do I want card. Sometimes this requires solitary because it's not something you just rattle off an answer to. You know what I mean? This is like, if you're going to be really real about something, this is what you must be really real about. And that is, what do I want and why? Those two things right there come together, man. Those two things go together like butt cheeks. And what do they create? your life experience. Because without it, you're a leaf in the fucking wind, blowing around, hoping things go a certain way. And it can also lead to suppression and stagnation in one or more areas of your life. Okay? This is about fully and truthfully expressing who you are in your world by what you're doing and how you're doing it. That's what that is. What do I want? Why? do I want it? And in my opinion, the why is often just as much, if not more, important than the what. In my opinion, the why makes the what. The why will determine the what, if you can tap into it. Because the why is your true you. Or, I don't want to say true you, because, like, then this question is, well, what is that? What if there's layers of true you? But we're not going to get into asking questions. We're going to get into answering questions, okay? So, the only one person can really answer that. There's only one. And that's the one watching this video. You lucky fuck you. No, just kidding. Yeah. You might need to lock yourself in a room somewhere. Turn off the phone. Face them demons, because sometimes a lot with this is there's a lot of demon activity with this sometimes. But it's okay. Accept them. Offer them cunnilingus or fellatio like they're yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the power is, the juice. So don't deny that about yourself. If you want ABC, then say you want ABC without apology. Peace.